giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you make me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. And twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your mind.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Small Band Workshop. So in this video we're going to have a look at this brand new SpeTool Router insert plate. The first impressions on getting it out of the box, it's a thing of beauty. So this thing is extremely well made. I like the fact that it's got micro dial up and down. I like the fact it's got a lock and unlock at the top. Not quite sure what these are. I'm going to take these 4 grub screws out and see what's under there. It's intriguing me. And then underneath there's a lot of brass, there's a lot of steel, everything looks very, very well engineered. The basis of this is that you can wind these in and out to take a larger range of sizes of routers. Now, as good as that is, I'm not sure that I've got that many routers that will go in it. My Ryobi will definitely fit in it, which means that my Makita will also fit in it. But them routers are both 1/4 inch collet routers. So that's all nice and secure. Turn that to tighten it. As you tighten it, just gives the mechanism a slight nip just to make sure the router's sat snugly in there. So I know that my Makita or mains router would fit in. But the 2 1/2 inch collet routers, which are the Tritons, they're definitely not going to fit in that hole, which is a shame because I would have really loved to have fitted a 1/2 inch collet router in here. Now, the mounting kit that comes with it is, if I'm being honest, a little bit disappointing. There's a series of grub screws that go in the face of the plate to level it. There's 4 bolts that go in the corners to fix it down into its final position. And then there's these 2 plastic templates, which are very nice. Now, looking at their own instructions online, the way that they fit that is that they put these 2 together, cut that hole out, they take that out, and then the router a rebate round there that the plate sits in, and then you can level it with these against that rebate. And the next thing, of course, is these. Double-sided sticky tape seems to be the preferred method, or a tape on here, tape on the top, and then put some CA glue on to hold it while you router it. I much prefer to screw them down. Now, there's nothing to stop me drilling holes and screwing these down. That's exactly what I did when I put the one in the table saw workstation. All it means is, because I've got a melamine top, is I'm going to end up with 2 little screw holes in the top. It is shop furniture. It's not as though it's a piece of furniture. I've already marked my place out. I'm going to put my hole here. The motor drives this table is here. Spent a little bit of time setting it out to make sure everything is hunky-dory and works. That's not going to go anywhere, and I made sure I pilot drill the holes before I screwed it down, so hopefully when I take these 2 screws out I'll just be left with 2 little neat holes. Put a bit of filler in, some paint on. I'll drill 4 holes here, bigger holes, get the jigsaw out, cut the majority of the side out, and then run the router around to clean up the edges. Take this out and router that 12mm rebate. Hey, that's perfect. That's sat about a mil, maybe mil and a half below the surface. So I'll put them grub screws in, level it, and I need to drill 4 holes so I can bolt it in. I'm always happy when I've finished a routing process like that because it's always a little bit squeaky bottom time. Okay, so that is the install complete and it works really well. So what can I say about this SpeTool router plate? First of all, it is very, very well made. The engineering on it is superb, and I really like the way that you can adapt the router size to fit it. The other router plate that I have in my workstation only allows for one size. There is 2 different kinds, one for 65mm and one for 69, but this will allow a much wider range of routers. That's really good. I think where it's slightly lacking is the mounting kit, because for something that's so well made, 4mm bolts and some grub screws to level it just seems a bit of a shame. It would be nice if it came with leveling plates so you can really dial it into the level of your bench. And my personal dilemma is I have this Ryobi router which fits perfectly in it, and I like the way that this quick release mechanism works, so I can put it in, use it, and actually take the router out quite quickly with just a couple of turns of a knob. My Makita router I have in my other router table would fit this, but taking that router in and out is a little bit more cumbersome. But I would really like an 1/2-inch router to sit in this space, and to do that I really need a router body that is round. Now I had a look at 1/2-inch routers on the internet. There is a Bosch and there is a DeWalt with an 1/2-inch collet that would work really well, but they're the best part of €500, £500. There's a brand in the US, Porter and Cable, which would do the job. That's about $130, but that's not available to me here in France. If any of you guys know of a round bodied 1/2-inch collet router that would help me, I'd like to know, because it might be worth the investment. But for now, I'm really happy with the way that this plate sat inside this new workbench, and maybe in the forthcoming video I'll look at creating a fence or adapting the fence I have on that router to fit this table. I don't think you can ever have enough router plates, because it's quite nice if you're doing a project that has multiple setups that you can actually set each router table up for a different function, a different pass of the cutter. Thank you to SpeTool for sending me this router. There's some more information in the description of this video, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers guys, bye.